Hey everybody, it's Greg the Ghoul coming to you from within Phantasm Comics After Hours. That's right, everybody. It's late. It's dark out. And we're here because I have so many figures and statues and other stuff that came in this week that we're going to show off. So stay tuned. We're going to show you a bunch of new figures, um, some plushies, some little stuffed animals and stuff. Lots of different merchandise. No comics. All action figures stuff. And we're going to talk inside comic shop talk, okay? I don't make sports references, so this is inside comic shop talk. We're going to get deep. We're going to talk about what Diamond's doing, our distributor, Diamond Comics Distributor, the people we get all of our action figures from. Not just comic books come from them, but Funko Pops, action figures, statues, stuffed animals, mystery minis. Lots of stuff comes from Diamond. They are one of the largest distributors of collectible merchandise, not just comic books. And we're going to talk about what they're doing and how they're making it a little more difficult for the brick and mortar shops out there. So stay tuned if you want to hear about that as well. We're going to go over lots of new figures, and yeah, we're going to get into it with what Diamond's doing. So here we go, guys. All right, everybody, here we are. This is one of our walls of figures that we have. Lots of new stuff came in this week. We have some Mego figures. The horror Mego. Ultraman Jack is in stock now. We've got one of my favorites, the Toxic Avenger. It's getting a movie. Is that coming out later this year? Peter Dinklage playing the Toxic Avenger. That's amazing. I can totally get behind that. I cannot wait for the Toxic Avenger movie. Who else? Anyone? Big Hollywood Toxic Avenger film? You think you'd live to see the day? Hammer Horror, Frankenstein, Christopher Lee style. Looks pretty good. Got the Killer Clowns. And the last new Mego, Planet of the Apes Soldier. Got these great Witcher figures in recently. Anyone catch that new season of Witcher? Geralt. And regular version with his sword flying out. Alright, well, I pulled these down off the shelf because of the glare over there, but we have the new Batman figures. The Batman figures are here. This is Batman After Hours in the cave, hanging out in his chair with some cognac. Cowl down Batman. Drifter Batman. He's hard on his luck. Out on the streets. There he is. And then who else do we have here? Catwoman, Selena Kyle, Unmasked. Odd that there's these unmasked ones. I don't know where the masked versions are. But if you're a fan of the actors that portrayed these people, you know, if you're the biggest Robert Pattinson fan, there you go. They're here. We also got in this fantastic Zangief, Street Fighter. These do not last long. These Storm collectibles are always popular. I'd say the Mortal Kombat wave of characters is more popular than the Street Fighter ones, but yeah, these are always great. Got this 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea 112 figure. Comes with his little Nautilus. This is from the Rumble Society wave of figures that they do. And this one looks fantastic. Look at all that stuff. So that's in stock right now. Do not pass that up. We only have a few available. I know the 112 collectors go nuts over these, especially the Rumble Society ones. Mezco's really outdone themselves with this. I love the packaging too. It's in the style of a lunchbox. So it's really cool. Don't miss out on this one. It's in stock right now. All right, we got in these really cool stylized Labyrinth statues you know, bulge included for David Bowie there. Here's Ludo. Very heavy figure, very heavy statue. You can feel a lot of weight to that one. And Sarah with her teddy bear and book. Really nice, stylized from Weta Workshops. They really make these nice detailed statues, these little mini statues. So these three are in stock now. Looks like they're 60 a piece. 60, 45, 45. And we got some fresh My Hero Academia characters. I haven't read this, so I'm not even going to attempt their names, but I think this is the newest wave, available now. Got in these really cool model kits. This Mandalorian full-size figure can be built here. Articulation looks really cool and comes with that Darksaber. And just in case the full-size Mando looked too difficult, we also have the Razor Crest available. Model kit here in stock now. We also got these giant 12-inch versions of Batman. I don't believe there's any articulation involved here. And the Riddler. But these are really nicely detailed, so any fan of the movie definitely want to pick these up. I would recommend these. Again, this is no articulation, it looks like. Let me see. Maybe the arm swivels, but I don't think so. But yeah, looks really good. 12 inches. In stock now. These two haven't even found a shelf space yet. They're so gigantic. Up first is the Cygor. Check this one out. It's a beast of a figure. Beast! Love it. We got $50 on that one. Looks fantastic. One of my favorite characters, too, from Spawn. And then a new character to the roster. She-Spawn. Loaded with weapons. Weapons alone are worth it. With a Medusa hairdo there. So these two are both available. $40 and $50. Oops, there we go. $40 for She-Spawn and $50 for Cygor. Both available now. Okay, well that's a lot of figures. But that's not the end of it. The figures that I showed you arrived on Monday. These two giant boxes, up to my waist. These are Diamond. Okay, after hours. So after hours, we have the baby seat here as well. That's what we're doing. Diamond boxes that look like this. That's figures and statues and all sorts of other stuff. Maybe some clothes or apparel. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff in there. 2 of these boxes arrived on Monday, and 2 more arrived on Tuesday. Let's break into these boxes and see what we got. Alright, so not too outrageous. Those boxes were filled with more cases of stuff that I already showed you. So here we have Marvel's Wong from Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness version, I guess. The Doctor Strange from Multiverse of Madness. A Captain America Funko from the Falcon and Winter Soldier. From the, what is this one called? The Vinyl Gold line, I guess, from Funko. Tupac. And Miggs Mayfield in his Morak disguise. Does look like the helmet comes off to reveal Miggs's face. So there we go. All of these will be available in the shop along with everything else I showed you for this holiday weekend if you guys are shopping on Easter, or hopefully you can catch them in the future whenever you're watching the video. Alright everybody, well thanks for sticking it out this long. You got a chance to see all the cool new stuff in the shop. We're in New Hope, PA, brick and mortar store. We're not online yet. So you have to stop in to pick up anything that you saw in the video that you liked. You know, stop in, say hello, say you saw the video. So if you want to check out at this point, feel free to. Please give us a like and subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. Share out the video. Tell your friends about our YouTube page, because we're showing off the content in the store. We're doing some fun stuff. We're teaming up with people, and we're going to be churning out new content. So hopefully we keep this rolling. So thank you for watching up until this point. So what's the deal with Diamond? Let's get into it. Why am I all fired up? This is me fired up. Can you tell I'm fired up? All right, so it's cool to fire down a bit. It's too much. We had 4 giant boxes of figures come in this week. Quite a bit more than normal. We usually have at least 1, maybe 2 boxes show up. But as of late, there have been 3 to 4 boxes per week of figures and statues showing up, and it is a lot. And not one of these figures, this is the big point that I want to make, not one of them was had an estimated ship date of this week. I'll give you a few examples here. The McFarlane figures, the Batman figures here, those are supposed to ship 2 weeks ago. Same with the Witchers and the Mego figures. Those should have come out 2 weeks ago. The Marvel Legends that we showed off, the Doctor Strange figures, those should have shipped 2 weeks from now. They should not have arrived this week. Should have been in end of April. The Zangief that I showed off, this should have shipped in 2021 in November. I should have received that months ago. I didn't even show this one in the video, but the Marvel Legends Hulk that we just received last week, this should have shown up in May, a month from now. So all sorts of wild ship dates are occurring for us at the comic shop. And why is that a sticking point for me? One, it's difficult for small businesses to deal with this load of figures being dumped on us by Diamond. And you could say, boo-hoo, Greg, you ordered everything, so why are you crying about it? When you order stuff from Diamond, there is an estimated ship date that goes along with the figure. So you could technically plan out your arrivals. 2, why is this difficult for comic shops, small businesses? We pay invoices weekly. I pay, UPS driver shows up, gets a check. This check was quite larger than other ones, and you just have to be prepared for that. And it's always a surprise. You know, we get our invoices a week prior, so I have a week to prepare for it, but it is quite a shock sometimes. 3, space, as you can tell, is difficult to come by. Wall space. So Monday, Tuesday, boxes arrive, and we scramble to get everything out. A normal amount of figures, that's easy. 1 box, fine. But 4 boxes of figures, that's 4 times the amount of stuff that we have to scan, sticker, and then find placement for it in the store. Again, you're saying, Greg, you put yourself in this situation, so why are you crying about it? Well, I just wish that Diamond could stick to their ship dates. Now, I understand all the shipping routes and everything else. They're having some difficulty these days, but this has been going on for quite some time. If I pre-ordered that Zangief for someone and told them, sure, it'll be here in November, and it shows up not November 2021, it shows up in April 2022, how does that make a business look? You know, how I call that guy up and say, your figure's here. Well, he said, I got it from somewhere else months ago. Because Diamond is not shipping stuff when it comes out. They're shipping it when they get it, which is different. That figure could have been out on websites for quite a while now. It's a difficult situation to be in. Now, yeah, we have a lot of stuff, and we will sell it off eventually, and it is a minor complaint but it is a complaint. And I don't know what we would do to change it, other than banding together and forming a union of comic shops and, going against Diamond Comics. What they do with comic books, there's something called the FOC, which is a final order cutoff. So this is the inside comic shop talk that we're talking about. A lot of people seem to know about final order cutoff. Basically, comic shops put orders in 2 months in advance, and then around a month before the comics ship, you have your final order cutoff time. So you can go through all your comic books on the final order cutoff, and you can adjust stuff up or down. You can say, I need more Spider-Man or less. It's very helpful for comic shops. It allows you to really control the flow of what's coming in. And I didn't even talk about the comics that we got this week. This is just figures that we're upset about. There is no such final order cutoff for figures. I can order them months in advance, and they just show up whenever. What's the solution here? End of my rant. Basically, if you see a comic shop with tons of new figures, merchandise like this, Zap Comics, Golden Apple Comics on the other coast, Midtown Comics, although some of these shops have online stores, which probably make it a lot easier for them to move product. Tell people about the store. Write a review. Be social about it. Instagram and YouTube help comic shops. So go online and talk about your favorite comic shop, Tell them, look at all these great figures that they had on the wall. We have a lot of YouTube friends out there that have helped our comic shop, grow, get a lot of eyeballs on our shop just by YouTube videos. So that has helped so much. So if you have a favorite comic shop near you, go and make a video about them, or if they want you to. Go be social. Do an Instagram story or something. Or next time you go to the comic store, bring a friend with you that's going to buy something. Because that helps. Because the more you buy, the more I can put out. And I guess that's the end of my rant. I just thought I'd let you guys know how it all works when bringing in figures through Diamond. And again, there are other options out there. We just happen to go through Diamond. There's, some shops go wholesale through Entertainment Earth, or Big Bad Toy Store, I think, offers a wholesale option. I'm not sure about that, but I think Entertainment Earth does. And there are other distributors out there, but Diamond's making it a little tough lately. And maybe some awareness will do something about it. Maybe someone talking about it will do something about it. I don't think it will, but the small thing that you could do as a viewer and a customer and is just show up and enjoy the store, tell people about it, share your experience in a fun comic shop, and be social about it. So, I don't know. Got a lot of great stuff here this week, as you guys saw. I look forward to seeing you in the comic shop.